Hello, dear Rome fans. Angelina and I get a question often about what are the best things to see in Rome, because there are so many great, beautiful things to check out, and we're trying to answer the question with creating a top 20 of our, a little bit subjective, most popular destinations, which we love to check out when we're in Rome. When we travel to Rome, we regularly bring out our kids, so we also have some family-friendly attractions, and of course most of the things are really historical monuments, which are really great to check out. So we have a bit of combination here. So in the as top 20, we here have the Bioparco Zoo. It's a great zoo in a wonderful environment. It's in the Borghese Gardens, and it's it's a wonderful atmosphere, beautiful animals, and a beautiful environment. So top 20 family-friendly attraction, the Bioparco Zoo in the Borghese Gardens. Okay, as number 19. This is in the historical center of Rome. It's called the Trajan Markets, and it's basically an ancient marketplace. And it's a very good state. There's a museum, and at the base, the ground level, there's a lot of things to check out, with also plates with more instruction about what it is and the history. So really great thing to check out when you're in the historical part of Rome, the historical centrum. At 18, we have Circus Maximus. When I went to Rome for the very first time, this was one of my top things to check out. And because in the movies you often see this Circus Maximus, and I imagine this would be really great thing. The truth is, however, there is not that much which still remains about the horse racing track. And at the north side, this is you see where the people a watchtower, where the people sit, and at some points you still see some monuments and some remains, but there are a lot of monuments which are in way better condition than this one. So, but still worth checking out. So at the 18th spot, Circus Maximus. Number 17, the Mouth of Truth. There's an ancient legend that in this statue, if you put your hand in this and you are a dishonest person, that it will bite your hand off. So it's still on the outside of a church. It's very popular to go there, to say something, put your hand in there, and till now only honest persons have visited this monument, because no hands are bitten off as far as we know. Number 16, the beautiful Piazza Navone, with 3 great fountains. This is the Neptune fountain, but there are 2 other fountains which are really worth checking out. And the Piazza Navone is always, there's a flea market, always something going on, so really worth checking out. Number 15, the Capitoline Museum, also in the ancient center of Rome. Great museum, lots of things to see, in a very good shape. Also a beautiful building, and there are some statues and things you can see from the outside without buying a ticket. So really good museum to check out. Number 14, Zoomarine Park. Great park. It's a water park with swimming pools and sliders and things like that, but also attractions, and here you see a water attraction to check out, but there are also roller coasters and things. So really great, the Zoomarine Park. And at number 13, the Villa Borghese. A beautiful villa with ancient paintings inside. If you want to visit the inside of this museum, you have to buy tickets 2-3 weeks in advance, because there are a limited number of persons which are allowed to visit this museum on daily basis. So better be prepared. But also the museum on the outside and the gardens itself are really great to visit. So please check out the Villa Borghese visits, and also the Bioparco Zoo is inside the gardens, and also the GNAM Museum for modern art and stuff, also things to check out, and the Greek monument. So Borghese Gardens with Villa Borghese at number 13. Next we have Victor Emmanuel II. It's also on the outside of the ancient Rome part. There is this modern monument. It's a war monument, so for soldiers who died in the war, this monument is, and the victories they got, this monument is created. Inside there's a war museum. On the first floor there is a balcony with a really great view on the historical part of Rome. So yeah, great building to check out. And also at certain times they have certain ceremonies with waving the flags, where yeah, which is beautiful to watch out with music and things like that. So number 12, Victor Emmanuel II. Number 11, also a theme park, Rainbow Magic Land. It's a bit on the outside of Rome, so from Tamini I think it's a 1 hour travel time by train and metro. Or by train you can you can pick the train, and then you have to take a bus from the train station to this park. And also in the summertime there are at certain days tickets available from Tamini with the bus directly to this park. It's a great park. It's a very strong team. And, the team is elves and fantasy, and the roller coaster, things for adults, things for children, and yeah, really great, nice looking park. Okay, at number 10, the church San Giovanni. This church, which is outside the Vatican, is in possession of the Pope. There are lots of important Christian relics inside here, including things from the time of Jesus, and also from the outside, really great statues, impressive looking, and the inside is really, really beautiful, so really worth checking out. At number 9, Piazza del Popolo, the piazza from the Pope. This is outside the Vatican area. It's a beautiful symmetric piazza with statues symmetric. There's an obelisk in there, which is originally comes from Circus Maximus, and you have the 4 lions in the form of a fountain. The really special things is in the end, at the end of this piazza, there are the twin churches, which are 2 identical churches which are mirrored. So really beautiful. Also in the evening is nicely lit. So really nice to hang out here. Piazza dell'Angelo. Not the biggest monument, but really beautiful. Especially when you cross the Tiber at the Angel Bridge, and then you have a really great view on this monument, and really point for taking great photos. And also the inside of this castle is really great and nice to see. There's a legend that in medieval times the pest was causing a lot of casualties in Rome, and the Pope prayed, and his prayers were answered, and the pest was solved in Rome. So they created this monument to celebrate this. The Vatican Museum, the biggest, most beautiful museum in Rome. It's on the premises of the Vatican area. It's really overwhelming, this museum, because everywhere you look, the walls, the floor, everywhere you see paintings, art, mosaic, and the most famous is of course the wall painting created by Michelangelo in the Sixtine Chapel, but also the rest of the museum is really impressive. So also recommended to buy a ticket in advance, because in the morning there's a really huge waiting queue to buy tickets here, and yeah, in the late afternoon the ticket queue is yeah, it's doable, but then you don't have much time left to check out the museum. So really would recommend to buy tickets in advance for this. Okay, the Trevi Fountain. Well, yeah, the most well-known fountain, very romantic, because yeah, it's said that if you throw a coin in here once, you come back to Rome. if you throw in two coins, then you meet the love of your life, or keep the love of your life. So there are lots of stories, and it's also used in lots of movies. The Trevi Fountain. At number 5, the Spanish Stairways. This is a really great place to hang out in the evening. All kinds of people from young to old spend here sitting down, relaxing, talking to each other. It's really good atmosphere. There are bars nearby and shops, and also you have a great view on the fountain of the broken ship. So especially in the evening, this is really a great place to hang out and to relax. And also there's a metro station very nearby. Well, at 4 we have the St. Peter Basilica, home of the church. Really great basilica. Sometimes at Sunday they still have sessions with the Pope giving a lecture. That's very interesting to look at. And also when there's no church in session, you can also go inside the basilica, and it's really big. Also would recommend to take to buy a ticket to go through the stairway to the chapel, and there you have a great view on Rome, and also a great view on the Vatican area, which isn't allowed for public, but you can just from above you can see what the Vatican area looks like. At number 3, the Forum Romanum. Of course, this is really great. There are so many monuments and buildings and structures which are more than 2000 years old, and there are a very large part of this forum is accessible by foot, so you can look at things from very nearby. So really great to check out, and this is really a must-do when you're in Rome. So are there even better things than this? Yes, they are. At number 2, the Pantheon. This is a very great ancient church, a temple I should say, because at first it wasn't a Christian building, but later on the Pope put Christian relics and graves inside there, and it has become a Christian temple as well. So really great to check out, and very, very impressive. And at 1, of course, the Colosseum. Well, this is the most well-known structure and building of Rome. Lots of story about the gladiator fights. It's really great to see on the outside, but also buy a ticket to go in the inside. I would recommend, however, to not buy a ticket here at the Colosseum, but buy your ticket at the Palatine Hill or at the Forum Romanum, because the waiting queues are shorter there. And with one ticket you can check out this Colosseum on the inside, the Forum Romanum and Palatine Hill. So very, very much recommended. It's really a must-do. And I hope you got some information for this video about things to check out in Rome. I would also recommend to visit our website to get the free ebook Weekend in Rome, so you can take that with you on your trip to Rome on your phone or tablet or device. And we really would like to hear from you what your favorite monuments in Rome are, or are there some things in the top 20 missing according to you which really should have been in there. Please let me know, and thanks for watching this video, and if you are visiting Rome, have a really, really great time. Thank you, bye for now.